Greetings of the day to everyone. I am Nikhil Mishra from IHM Bhubaneswar. In today's panel discussion, we will be discussing upon prevalent green practices adopted by hospitality industry. This event is a part of Swachhata Action Plan 2021 by Government of India to create awareness and upgrading the excellence of cleanliness in our country. And we are also celebrating Swachhata Pakhwada from 16th to 30th September 2021. We at IHM Bhubaneswar are very conscious about ensuring the cleanliness at all the facets in our college. Now I would like to invite my batchmates Rachel Bernard, Monty Singh, Shelly Gupta and Palak Kumari, and myself Nikhil Mishra. I will be the moderator of this discussion on today's topic. Argument, I would like to start with this discussion. As we all know, we all are facing global crisis right now, and it is imperative that we must rethink on our choices and processes, and we must make environmental conscious choices in every sector. As we all know, hospitality industry is one of the most waste generating industry, so we must have certain ideas, certain eco-friendly ideas to minimize our carbon footprints. So Monty, would you like to share your opinions over this discussion?
Thank you, Nikhil. I would like to bring the notice towards the work called LEED certification, which is being developed by United States Green Building Council. This is basically a criteria in which the hotel are being categorized on the basis of eco-friendly and green structures being prevalent in the property. In this term, LEED stands for Leadership in Environmental and Energy Design. LEED certification, the hotel needs to practice more and more eco-friendly and green practices. The LEED certification is being divided into three categories, that is gold, silver, platinum. ITC Chola is one of the LEED certified hotels in India. Taj Safarish, Sher Bagh are some other example of LEED certified hotels in India. However, there are still many implementary ideas that can be implemented in order to practice or ensure green practices or eco-friendly design being forwarded in this industry more. We can use the sewage water by treating it instead of just discharging it into the sea or any other water bodies. It can be utilized in our washrooms, and even we can use this water in our hotel gardens. We can also have the waste segregation method in which we can segregate the waste into two categories, that could be biodegradable waste and non-biodegradable waste. In further to this, we can use that biodegradable waste into vermicomposting and incineration, and we can use the non-biodegradable waste in 3RS method, which is reduce, reuse and recycle. And even we can sell these waste outside, which will benefit the hotel commercially. We can also use our alternative bottle services, in which we could be saving a lot of plastic. We can also use alternate sources of energy instead of being relying on only one sources of energy. We can also have that solar energy. We can have some solar panels placed on the roof of the hotel, and in this way we could be saving a lot of energy as well. And we can also have some energy efficient appliances, like we can switch towards CFLs and LED lights instead of using that filament bulbs. We can also adapt the technology of thermostat technique, in which the lights will be consumed less and it will be automatically cut off when it is not required. We can also use key plug cards in the rooms, so that when the guest locks his room, automatically entire electrical appliances will be switched off. In this way, we can be consuming very less electricity, and we won't be wasting much energy.
Thank you, Monty, for putting forward the points that can be implemented in order to switch towards a green and eco-friendly practice in hotel industry. Now we have Rachel. She will be telling us about the practice that are deteriorating our environment and ecological balance.
As we all know, hospitality industry is the most waste generated industry. Because of this, the environment is getting polluted day by day. We are losing our control on the pollutants and the waste generated materials, which is on a rise. Hospitality industry has its hands in water pollution as well. Hospitality industry has its hands in water pollution as well. In laundry, a lot amount of water is wasted. Same goes for water outlets, restrooms and kitchens. Air pollution is also being generated due to diesel generators in cooking and refrigeration. Plastic is being used a lot, and due to this pandemic, sanitizers, masks and PPE kits are also being used and are disposed in soil, which leads to soil erosion. Noise pollution is also being generated due to the generators, centralized air conditioning and banquets. Technology is being advanced and is enhancing itself more and more, but still waste is being generated the same way, and we need to look into this matter as soon as possible. Thank you.
After listening to Rachel's point, we seriously need to look into the matter in order to minimize the effect before it goes out of our hand. So Shelley, would you like to throw some light on how the hospitality industry is affected by this ongoing pandemic situation all across the globe?
Thank you, Nikhil. There are certain new trends that we are seeing in the hospitality industry due to COVID pandemic. Nowadays, local staycations are becoming more popular. There are also a change in the age trend of the clientele, so many millennials are more frequent traveler now. The operational costs have gone up due to more frequent cleaning. The operational costs have gone up due to more frequent cleaning, sanitizing, as well as installing new technologies and machineries to cater this pandemic. New machines like no-touch dispenser, fumigators, diffusers, we are consuming more electricity. With more frequent linen changes and washing, more water is being consumed. With biophilic design in trend these days, we are using more of wood. Huge money is being spent on the chemicals and single-use plastic for the guest inventories, which is harming the environment as a whole.
Thank you, Shelley, for making us aware about the current situation, rising concern and trends by which our ecosystem is getting affected by this current pandemic situation. For concluding the discussion, I would like to call Palak.
With concerns like global warming, rise in sea level, and exhaustion of non-renewable resources, it is high time that we implement the eco-friendly practices in our lives. The future trends will be favoring conscious and sustainable tourism more, while preserving the untamed beauty of the nature. Ecotourism will become more popular, with methods like carrying capacity, use, reuse and recycle can lead to less waste generation and burden on Mother Nature.
Thank you, Palak. It was really very informative about the ways we should move forward. Thank you all for taking part in this panel discussion. We got a lot of information and some amazing ideas to be implemented in order to get a clean, green and a walking environment. Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to humbly thank our principal, Mrs. Sharada Ghosh, for giving us the platform to share our thoughts, and also thanking to Shreya ma'am, Nilanjana ma'am and all of our faculties for constantly motivating us. Thank you.